My people, wonder they say shall never end. They said Ebony soaked herself in tears. you know, someone said under my comment section the other day that these women will always soak themselves in their own tears as long as they will keep fighting who is not fighting them. So, from what we are hearing right now, we all know that Ebony tried everything within her power to make sure that the full moon ritual did not happen. But unfortunately, her strategies failed her. Because I said her strategies because she tried everything. Even at the dying minute, she wanted to use one of the virgin girls to achieve her aim. But God also disappointed her. So she really tried. Kudos to her, but unfortunately, she failed. And this is to say that she failed because she was fighting the wrong battle. So now, after everything, after the full moon ritual had been completed, although they said there is this rite they call the is it Ofarande rite. This rite is supposed to be performed that day, but unfortunately, the people that are supposed to do it disappointed the king. And it's even good that they did not come because up till now, they have not told us who paid them to come and mess things up. But gods decided to mess them up because they didn't even come at all, not to talk of trying to achieve their aim. So then the next day that full moon ritual have been complete, as in the upper day, they said the wives were trooping in and out of the palace. Someone like Igbi came after getting scores, how things happened. They say she was disappointed. She left. And after that, some people say she fall sick. There is this strange illness that she's suffering from. I don't know. That is what we heard, allegedly. So Ebony on her own side, they said that day, she cried publicly, as in the way she cried, she couldn't even hold her tears. She forgot that she is no longer the Ayaba that she used to be in the palace, that she have upgraded herself to Olori through crooked ways. Yes, they said she forgot that day that she's an Olori because the way she was crying, people were looking at her, even servants, they were all looking at her in a strange way. So after which, they said she went back to her family house. She pretended that all is well. I don't know what her plans are. So information have it that Kabiyesi have gathered some elders and some diviners for a meeting. Kabiyesi did not call the wife, so it's not as if Dr. Elizabeth was there because assuming Dr. Elizabeth was also among the gathering, she would say, okay, Dr. Elizabeth, is it not her co-wife? They said none of the wives were present there. Oh. This was just Kabiyesi, some elders, and some diviners, as in some Ifa priests, them, who will take part in this Ofarande rites. So, and Kabiyesi have also invited the new people that will participate for this on that day. So that is how they said these people have just gathered, and their main aim for that meeting, according to what we are hearing, is that they will fix a date when they will do that Ofarande rite. After which, they will also fix a date that QueenNaomi will be officially announced publicly. And it's going to be a very big celebration. So that's the essence of the meeting. Unfortunately, Ebony, they said she entered the palace. When she wanted to enter into that particular chamber where the meeting was holding, they said the security guard that was there told her that Kabiyesi will not be happy seeing her there. Oh, especially when he did not invite the Oloris. So they said Ebony told the guards to shut up. Is she not a priestess? Is she not supposed to be part of the ritual? That was what they said Ebony told the security guard, who told her that Kabiyesi will not be pleased or will not be happy to see her enter there. So you know that one thing is that as long as they are wives to the king, the security guard does not have the right to stop her. The only thing he can do is to tell her that Kabiyesi did not invite the wives and will not be happy to see her, of which he did, but they said Ebony shunned him, letting him know that he does not have respect and all of that. I believe that the reason they don't have respect to them is because of the way they behave. Because the other day they said she was crying in their presence. Why is she crying? If not out of, oh, I have been defeated, jealousy, and all of that. And things like that can make a common servant not to have respect for you as a queen. So, but unfortunately, they said after this guy told her all of that and she decided to shun the guy and enter, they said the moment she entered, Kabiyesi was speaking when she entered, and Kabiyesi paused. And his reactions, as they said, the way Kabiyesi reacted, yeah, and Ebony just ignored that reaction from the king as if she did not understand what it means. They said Kabiyesi was trying to be polite in discharging her or sending her out of that place, but she was proving stubborn that she needs to be part of it as a priestess that she calls herself. At that point, the Kabiyesi warned her to leave this place at once. They said the way Kabiyesi did it this time, it was so embarrassing. The Kabiyesi asked her, who called you here? That your presence is not needed. Before he should close his eyes and open it, you have leave here at once. She was trying to explain. The Kabiyesi immediately, the Kabiyesi did not even say it the second time before she shamelessly left. And while she was coming out, they said that security guard started smiling somehow. You know, he was smiling and hiding his face, so because if not, he go collect dirty slap from Ebony, who is who is angry already. So they said this guy, this guy was just managing to hold himself from the laughter that was forcing itself out of his mouth because he warned Ebony. But Ebony thinks that after all, the full moon ritual is over. Nobody can now tell her what to do or what not to do and all of that. They said that is how she went in there and embarrassed herself and came out shamelessly. And a lot of people are like, what is she going inside there to do? She wants to go and get the date so that they will go and bribe, okay, find out the next set of people that was selected to come and do that ritual again so that they will go and sort them out again. Because that is what they did that day that made those ones not to come. And because those ones, they are also cheap leaders, cheap, very cheap, they succumb and the gods decided to disgrace them too. So that is what we are hearing now, if this information is true. Like I will always tell you, these are all alleged unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless you verify them, okay? Thanks for watching. Please do what to subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.